You are now at the Roundtable with Lenny S., Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Light.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and tune in.
Yo, it's the Roundtable jumping off with Maya the B, Lenny S., and Big Light. I am the world's greatest. They call me the KID, the Kid Capri, and I'm rocking and rolling with my No Kidding family right here. My man Buddha Early, uninvited guest Wicks and Rock, and that's what's up. We jumping it off. This is the Roundtable. Real hip hop happens here. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Yeah, we laughing while we getting it. It's the Roundtable, baby. We back, slapping shit up from the back, rolling with Kid Capri. Talking about all that great shit we used to do. Yeah. Kid, tell them all them groupie chicks. Tell them how it used to be when we used to be in the South, kid, how it was in the 80s, baby, and 90s.
Still crazy like that. They be bugging out.
You know, you older now, kid.
Yeah, I know.
I'm talking about when you're back. You know,
see him trying to hide in here? He doesn't want anyone to notice him?
I got to keep it honest with you. Ain't nothing really too much change. They still
it was good old days, though.
Yeah. The groupies don't even need to know who you are.
I don't look at them as groupies. I treat them like
nobody looks at them like that.
You know what I'm saying?
We say groupies.
No, I said groupies don't give a groupies don't know who is who. Like, they won't know what basketball is what basketball player.
But nah, but the worst groupies are men groupies. Men groupies are the worst groupies.
What groupies?
Yeah, men groupies, dudes.
You have
who
men
they be
groupies?
grouping? Who they be grouping for?
Just say bad, man.
What does that mean? They're following you?
I'm just. It's this way they talk, what they say out of their mouth, how they just want to keep. You know, it's just certain shit that they say.
And it'd be for nothing.
It'd be for nothing.
It'd just be just like, word.
Yeah.
What up?
Right.
No doubt.
So, yo, kid, I want to talk about what's going on. Any new big parties coming up for you, events?
Oh, matter of fact, I got to be out this week. Well, you know, I do 200 shows a year. Ever since 1991, we've been, we stay on the road constantly. This
so you're
weekend,
a millionaire now, kid. You got to be, kid.
No, I ain't a
kid, stop, kid.
But this weekend, we doing the Kentucky Derby. I'm doing the Playboy Party with Hugh Hefner Friday, and then Saturday I'm doing the actual Kentucky Derby, which I've been signed for since 1998. I had a 10-year contract with them. Wow. They renewing the contract again this year, so it's been going on for 10 years. It's crazy. My man Dow Griffith Foundation, he used to be he's an ex-ball player, and he does these foundations where he donates the money to the kids and stuff like that. So I've been doing that with him for the last 10 years.
That kind of comes in with my next question. I was going to ask you that. I know you've done radio in New York before, but it's never really been consistent. Is that because you're on the road? Is that you rather be on the road?
I'd rather be on the road. I don't want to be stuck to one place. You know,
like
both times I was on BLS, you know, you can say what you want about them, but both times I was on there, they never told me what to play, what to say, how to do it. They let me go and do what I wanted to do, and that's the problem I have with radio is that these program directors, a lot of program directors, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them that's in power positions, they don't really know their job like they really should. And if you live in Wyoming and you trying to come and program a New York radio station, it just doesn't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not just saying that for New York or anywhere else. I'm just saying that I like to be Kid Capri. I'm not going to be Funk Master Flex. I'm not going to be DJ Enough. I'm not going to be these other dudes. I'm going to be who I am. And if I can't do that, I'd rather not do it.
I mean, New York definitely used to be the mecca where we would say what's hot and then it would, kind of trickle out to everybody else. But right now, other markets, Atlanta, Cali, everybody is hotter than us, and we're like paying attention to what they're playing. And even, some people are calling Hot 97 the home for hip hop now, not hip hop, because they're playing so much pop music on there. Right. Speaking of program directors, Ebro actually just took program director at Hot 97 a year ago or so. He's the first African American to hold that position at Hot 97. Do you think he's taking full advantage of the position that he has?
No comment.
Okay, so that means no. Just like I say, Ebro, you're not doing what you should be doing.
You gotta understand. Hold on, you know what it is too, kid. We followed y'all at BLS after you left and we came on.
Right.
And I learned what you learned. Right. Certain type of DJs, certain type of personalities don't fit with all that political nonsense.
No, it don't.
Because people start getting jealous and they're different DJs. I know we was on BLS. I thought, the guy at Midnight, he was, we grew up listening to him. What's the guy that used to do the love stuff?
Var Harper.
Yeah, and I would think, we still, but then I found out
this is a personal conversation right now.
No, but it's about the show.
No idea what you're talking about.
No, it speaks for itself, though, what Kid was saying about the climate, why certain DJs with his skill is not on the radio. Because of political nonsense that be going on that stops him from being him.
Yeah.
People start trying to mess with your food.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if I can't do what people know me for, I'm not going to water down, you know what I'm saying, or be somebody that they want to create. You know, I came this far by doing what I do because I studied the music. I study what I do, and I really take it serious, and I really love what I do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get in it for the wrong reason, and I've been around for 32 years doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much, I'm not saying I'm not here to listen or can't learn, but there's very little that you could really tell me when it comes to playing music. Because I done did it for everybody. I could play in Japan today, and I could play in Africa tomorrow, and I could be in the Bronx the next day. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of dudes couldn't leave the state, couldn't leave the city, couldn't leave the coast.
Local.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, when it comes to a radio station, you know, my main thing about being on radio is giving people what they forgot about, giving people what they, you know, new things, and giving them something that has an impact. Because you hear the same song all day long.
Right.
You know
Nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah, it gets tiring.
So now we fast forward. Let's get into No Kidding Records.
Right.
Tell us about it, man.
No Kidding Records. I started a few years ago. You know, I didn't know exactly. You know, I know how to make records, of course. You know, I have 2 albums out, but I didn't know exactly what groups I wanted to work with. I had a couple of groups that I was working with. One of the guys that's with me right now, his name is Buddha Early. He's been with me for the last 9 years. Loyal dude, you know, and one of the most talented dudes I ever met. As far as meeting people around the country and guys giving me CDs and all that, this was the dude that I really had my eyes on for years. And he's at that point where he's about to go.
Buddha's here, right? So
Yeah, Buddha's here, and I also have my rock band.
We're going to come back, bring Buddha out. Our page bills, Rockmetv.com, the Roundtable. And Lenny don't shrink that.
Lord. This is Wicks, this is Rock, this is Buddha Early, and I'm the Kid Capri, and my man Gemini is jumping off for Rockmetv. We got cue cards and everything. Don't front on us. We crazy with it. No kid is in the building. Say something. We'll shake you up. Yeah.
You are now at the Roundtable with Lenny S., Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Light.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and tune in.